We have team coverage at 4 o'clock across the area. We're going to start with an update on New York. News 4's Andrew Siff live near Columbus Circle with the latest. Andrew.
Stephen, good afternoon. Another snapshot of New York City in the pandemic, a mostly empty Columbus Circle behind me. The people who are walking around are wearing face masks, and it's the last day where that's just a strong recommendation. As you guys indicated, starting tomorrow, it is mandatory if you're headed to work like an essential job to cover your face. Wearing masks to run essential errands in a city where thousands of businesses are closed. That'll be the reality at least through May 15th.
1 month, we'll continue the close down policies. What happens after then, I don't know. We will see, depending on what the data shows.
The continued order to effectively lock down the tri-state despite the flattened curve of new infections and hospitalizations. We asked the mayor why now for the new rules on mandatory masks when the crisis seemed to be improving. Is that not a mixed message for New Yorkers?
No. This is a disease that has thrown us curveballs before, can throw us curveballs again. In fact, this is exactly the time to double down.
The mayor even extending his restriction on public gatherings to say there won't be lifeguards at public pools this summer because they'll be closed. And beaches, there's no scenario where big crowds can soak up the sun.
That's terrible.
A cold reality for those enjoying Orchard Beach today, even though many understand.
There's lives at stake, but that's way more important.
As for essential workers still taking subways and buses to work, today buses, trains, and ferries all honked in tribute to the 68 transit employees who've lost their lives. The MTA now says the pandemic will cost almost $8 billion, double the previous estimate. And while raising fares won't solve the problem,
with ridership so low, raising fares would accomplish nothing.
On a Zoom call, I asked if key projects may be scrapped. Is the signal modernization of the subways now essentially off the table?
While the workforce has been telecommuting, the design work, which is obviously in-office work and on computer work, has been continuing.
The MTA has asked for a federal bailout of $4 billion to make up about half of that debt. Where the rest of the money comes from, unknown. We're live in Columbus Circle. Andrew Siff, News 4 New York.